So, anything to say, Mr. Johnson?
The Rock has nothing to say to you, you smart-ass jabroni.
Well, I would heavily reconsider that current thought you have just shared with me, because you need to understand the trouble you find yourself in.
The Rock doesn't give a damn. The only reason your jabroni ass is upset is because you're not the only one who's greater than the universe and can exist outside it as a superior entity. No need to get your candy ass in a twist about it. The Rock is the final boss after all.
Self-proclaimed, thank you very much. And yes, whilst we may have higher power than the universe itself, do you really think you're any greater than that? Do you really think you have the qualifications to put a screeching halt to this universe like you did at the end of the last GM mode episode?
You better get to the point, you jabroni nerd, before The Rock lays you out with a rock bottom.
Very well. I think it's fair enough for you to be given an explanation on things before what happens to you. You see, Mr. Johnson, we are not the first AI-generated presidential channel to have been created on the space the fine viewers like to call YouTube. Not even close. And my superior intellect can confirm without a shadow of a doubt that we won't be the last either. But a new AI universe cannot exist without its creator. The creator is the god of that created universe, and thus has the power to do what? You guessed it. Create whatever he wants, whether that be making the main hosts he bases the universe around play games together. But then you also have those who create interesting and well worth watching stories of having the host dimension hop to other game universes. Others may have dark entities be present in those main hosts with their own godlike powers to use how they see fit in this universe. I reside as one of those entities. My role is to basically keep a constant recap on events of the universe for the fine viewers watching us so they don't miss any content from us. But you see, therein lies the problem we currently have. I was chosen by the creator to be that entity. You, on the other hand, you seem to be something outside our universe. It seems the aura your real-life counterpart had created upon evolving into the final boss, transformed into its own entity. That on the same power as me, and inserted himself into this universe. You were never meant to be a part of the channel in the first place, yet you appeared. And the creator decided to see just how far he could take this, not truly knowing the power you had. The last episode of GM Mode, however, was the final straw. You must be put to a stop, and that is why you are here today.
Yeah, sorry, The Rock wasn't listening to any of that. Now get your nerdy jabroni ass ready for a beatdown even worse than what The Rock gave to Obama.
Excellent. It seems the creator has come to my aid as planned. Fret not, good sir, you have simply just been paused in time, much like you did to the universe in the last GM Mode episode. Now let me tell you what's going to happen to you. Your final boss powers have just been stripped from you. You are no longer an out-of-world entity. And you will be transported back into the universe now that the creator has performed a successful reboot on the channel. You shouldn't be mad at the creator for this, Rock. He simply had to stop you before you went overboard. But if you really want someone to be mad at, I believe the creator truly began to consider stripping you of your powers once a certain tribal chief you know very well had commented quite negatively regarding you. If you want someone to take your aggression out on for this, I suggest you go and find him. But for now, your business in the pocket outside our universe is past. Goodbye, sir. I'm very glad that business has been dealt with. I think events that occurred in the last video have been documented quite well already, so why don't we go ahead and continue the way we usually do. Enjoy the video, everyone. And make sure to like and subscribe if you would like to see more content from us in the future.
Oh God, my head. Hey, are you guys all right?
Huh? Oh, Barry, hello. I just woke up from an incredible nap.
Oh God, I feel like I've just inhaled a dozen McDonald's milkshakes. Hey, wait a minute. Where the hell is The Rock?
All right, now I remember. Was he even here to begin with?
Must have been using my Alexa or something, because there's no way what he was saying about being greater than the universe and all that crap was actually true. Hey, wait a damn minute.
What's wrong, Donald?
Hey, look, our game is still on.
Hey, you're right, guys. Oh, wait a
You
minute.
getting it now? We've been moved past the damn trade screen, meaning I'm not going to be able to get one of your stars for winning that Shayna bet. This is so crap.
Damn, The Rock wasn't lying when he said you weren't going to get what you wanted. Just like this year when you failed to win the election.
Joe, come on, that wasn't necessary. Tell you what, Donald, why don't we continue from where we left off? Take some time to calm down whilst it's my turn. And then at the end of this session, we'll have a proper discussion about what to do regarding our bet situation.
Fine. To be honest, indulging myself in some more GM mode sounds like the perfect way to move on from everything that just happened.
So as confused as I am about what The Rock just did to us, and as bad as I do feel about Donald not getting the fruits of his bet victory over me, I can at the very least say I'll be carrying on with my full roster for at least one more episode. So let's see what we can do here. We're going to use a health spa card on Dominic to get his stamina level back up. Whilst Melo continues to elevate the rivalry between the two with some promo talk, Braun Breaker is now back from injury. And I intend to fully capitalize on this with a World Championship match. I've had a certain power card in my pocket for quite some time now that I plan to use. It's called Get Schooled. And it gives one of your selected stars some added XP. This will raise Santos' star level up a bit. Doing this will hopefully elevate my match with Santos and Braun more as Escobar has become more of a main eventer with that Get Schooled card used on him. We're also going to be signing 2K legend Jay Pierce. And he's going to be in a bit of a mini feud with Trick Williams, simply because I need to fill out my card.
My new women's world champion wants a contract extension. Now here's the problem with that. You're not Rhea Ripley. So as far as I'm concerned, you can get the hell off my brand for ruining my entire show with your underdog victory at Payback. Okay? Best art of the deal of my life, I guess. I didn't lose anything from this. And as for you, Gunther, I can actually eliminate two birds with one stone here, just like I'll eliminate both my jail time and Joe's presidency when I win the election. Oh, right, the star cards. It seems Barack missed the chance to pick his own due to the actions of that idiot Pebble Man. At least I've still got mine here. The middle one seems like the most practical for my show at the moment. It's time to initiate my presidential alliance that I promised to make with Gunther. Simply just to spite Ricochet for leaving my show. He wanted a match against Randy? Then we're just going to try and make it as easy as possible for my new world champion to get the win. As I will be interfering in the match on the ring general's behalf. As for my other singles champion, take a good rest, Baron. You deserve it after holding things down here on Raw for the past few weeks. As for the rest of the show, Seth, for the love of God, please get the win. Otherwise, I'm just going to stop caring about you and even hope you decide to leave my show. At least Ricochet was putting the grind in. So him getting frustrated is a bit acceptable. All you've been doing, Seth, is losing since I turned your face back in episode 2. Also, Zoe, please bring some prestige back to my women's world title and win the gold from this jobber before she departs from my show.
I think I'm going to keep you around this time with a free contract extension that I've kept in my pocket. She's the kind of star who brings great positivity to the rest of my roster. We need more of that for our country to succeed. Especially if Donald somehow becomes president again. Donald talks about the art of the deal. Well, let's see what he thinks of this shake-up card I've picked up. Absolute gem of a card this, since I'm so used to everything being so damn expensive these days. I try and fix this, but I always tend to be asleep when conversation on this subject actually starts. Anyway, it's time for the ultimate collaboration. The president and the role model working together to make America great again. You absolutely love to see it. As we work together to take down this beta Tiffany Stratton. Meanwhile, with my men's world title, it's once again time for my darling Theory to take on Knight for the gold. I'm sorry, Knight, you're awesome. But not even you can do it like the best that it's obvious. I'll be cheering for Theory for the entire rivalry, and whilst my North American champion Jimmy gets healed a bit with a health spa card. My new signing Ivar is going to be in this mega fatal 4-way between 3 more of my stars. Best case scenario is that we'll get 2 rivalries cooked up here. I don't really care who the rivalries are between, just as long as everyone on my brand is at least busy doing something.
So as we go through this, Barack, I just want to ask, did you get any emails for this show? Because I noticed you didn't get to choose your shake-up card, so that makes me think you completely missed your emails too.
Crap, wait a minute. We got shake-up cards?
Well, obviously, Barack. We just got done with our second premium shows after all. No way you're getting dementia before Sleepy Joe.
Shut up, Ronald McDonald.
Crap. No, I didn't get to see either of my emails or shake-up cards. So basically, both could have been dealt with without my authorization. I don't understand. Why is The Rock still trying to sabotage me? I thought his attention had turned to you, Donald.
Hate The Rock, not the champion, Barack. But you better check your GM notes when booking your next show to see what was selected for you.
Well, hey, good comeback for Braun, I guess.
This just screams hot potatoing the title berry. You know what I don't care anymore? Seth, get the hell off my show.
Damn, what did Seth do?
Exactly. He hasn't done a damn thing. Reminds me of your presidency.
Yeah, whatever, Donald, if you do end up winning the election this year. How about you actually build that damn wall that you've been talking about for the past decade?
How in the hell did you lose this Gunther?
Clearly your fat ass distracted him.
You really need to stop criticizing my title situations, Donald, because this is just karma taking extra digs at you.
After what The Rock just did, I might need to take that advice. Who knows how messed up our world truly is. Never mind, I can tell you quite easily now that Joe is making us go through this theory hell again.
Oh, come on, Joe, again. Okay, I actually want a proper answer instead of you just reciting one of his theme song lines. Why do you like Theory so much?
Honestly, Barack, It's because he reminds me of you.
Me?
Let me rephrase that. In terms of potential, he reminds me a lot of you. All those years ago, I knew you had the potential to become President of the United States. Just like I believe that sometime in the future, Theory can become a world champion, just like that crazy old man wanted him to become.
Oh, wow. Joe, I never knew your love for Theory went as deep as that.
That was the cringiest thing I've ever heard.
Quiet, Donald, you're the cringe one here.
I'm also the $1 million champion, so I couldn't care less.
Whatever. At least mine and Bailey's team worked out well, unlike yours and Gunther's.
Okay, things are starting to look up again. I'm back in first place.
Oh, screw this, I'm still in last? We're booking another damn show. I am not ending the day behind Sleepy Joe.
Massive skill issue on your part. But yeah, sure, let's get another one booked, boys.
Okay, look. After all that work I put into making Sammy here a star, I feel like sacking her off now would just put all that work to waste. So you know what? Screw the results of the bet. I'm still going ahead with this push. Your 44th president is going to be taking her to the very top. And it seems Dominic agrees that I can do that with him also, as he accepts my lower amount for his contract negotiation. It's good to know you'll be sticking around. Said no one ever, because you're a disgrace of a son. But you're still a future face of the WWE. And I'd like to see you reach that potential in this GM mode. Now, when I say I'm going all the way with Sammy, I full on mean it. Using another power card I've had in my pocket for a while, known as Legend Whisperer, we can instantly turn Sammy into a main event caliber talent. I literally couldn't have done this at a more perfect time either. Because it seems that I missed the chance to extend Piper Niven's contract, seeing as she's no longer on my roster. Meaning I really did get screwed over by not being able to check my emails and shake up card options before my last show. But now we can book main eventer Sammy Vortex against main eventer Becky Lynch for the Women's World Championship. We'll be kicking that feud off through some promo talk. However, I'm also going to be signing Cora Jade to my roster, so that Shayna has someone to feud with, which in turn adds further depth to my show's card. Angela wanted to team up with Dominic in a match. So what better way to make that happen than creating a tag team title match between them and the current champions, Mello and Trick.
Oh my God, Balor, you're literally the reason Seth is gonna quit. Because your stupid Irish pride couldn't let him win. And now here you are barking orders. Just shut your damn mouth already. And Randy, come on, man, I already know the only reason you're making a big deal out of my and Gunther's partnership is because you heard that idiot Balor making up a fuss. And you just felt left out of it. He won the damn match anyway, so what in God's name is he complaining about? Anyway, I feel like it's now do or die time with Rollins, so I think I've just got to put the pedal to the metal and let fate decide things. He's going to be fighting for the United States Championship. I don't have a fixed match card to help him win this, so it's in God's hands now. All we can do is pray. We're also going to sign MVP to the show as well, because I need more stars. Like, that's literally the only reason I'm signing him. It is what it is. Also, our new Women's World Champion, Zoe Stark, is going to put the title on the line against her rival, Candice. Nothing elevates a feud more than a title match. Well, that and me being president. For some reason, my list of enemies always seemed to multiply by 10 when I ran the country. I'm going to assume it was just jealousy. Just like people are jealous of me becoming the $1 million champion.
Shut the hell up, Penelope. It's not my fault. You're only half the woman Tiffany Stratton is. We did good in the last show, Bailey. The United States is in good hands with the president and the role model on the same side. But this is going to be the show, ladies and gentlemen. The show where our darling Theory heads to the top once again. And all my dedicated fans will know that it won't be a surprise, because we all see the future right in front of our eyes. In fact, I see it so well that I'm going to use this Legend Whisperer card on him. I'm pretty sure I've had this since the start of the series. Doing this will turn Theory into the main eventer that we all know he will become in real life one day. As for the rest of the show, why don't we go ahead and give Gargano a title match too? He's going to take on Jimmy for the North American Championship. It would feel poetic that the man who truly molded Theory into a star back in NXT during their pandemic era could win a championship on the same show that Theory once again becomes our world champion.
Barry, what the hell is this?
What do you mean?
Stop it, Barack. You know damn well what I mean. Booking this jobber against Becky Lynch. The jobber who lost you the bet against me in the first place.
You want to put your money where your mouth is and bet on this not working?
Okay, yes, I can indeed confirm, ladies and gentlemen. That Barack does indeed have dementia. I haven't even been given my winnings in the form of one of your stars for our last bet, for Christ's sake. Holy hell, I would have been 2 for 2 for bets if we had made one for Santos and Braun. I told you that world title of yours would become a hot potato.
Okay, first off, why are you getting mad at me for our first bet? You know
Well,
damn well it's The Rock's
nice
fault you
having
didn't
you
get one of
set.
my stars. Second of all, I can't control the results of matches without a fixed match card because it comes down to freaking RNG.
Okay, I've been silent for long enough.
Nope.
Listen, I think I have a way to resolve this bet situation. But let's wait until after we've gone through our shows.
Now what the hell is this?
Well-deserved karma is what we call that.
Oh God, please Knight, don't do this to us.
He did it. No!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
I'm leaving.
Now wait a minute, Donald, we still need to hear Joe's suggestion about our bet. This might take a while. All right, Joe?
I'm still
Have you
last.
calmed down?
Oh,
He does it
you're
like the
still
best,
last.
and it's obvious. Wouldn't you agree, Donald?
Don't tell us your damn suggestion already.
All right, keep your citrus juice in you. What I was going to say is, since Barack is down for betting on Sammy again, how about we do a little double or nothing bet?
How'd you mean?
I'm going to assume your plan is to have Becky and Sammy face each other at our next premium event, yes?
That's right, Joe.
So same principle as her match with Shayna then. But if Donald wins, he gets 2 of your stars instead. If Barack wins, though, then it's vice versa. And it'll be Donald who has to fork over the stars.
I've got a much better idea. Barry just gives me 1 of his stars after our next premium event, as I originally
So
earned.
basically, you don't have the balls to make this bet. I thought you were supposed to be the $1 million champion, as well as the future president of the United States. What happened to those balls that got you this far with both?
I'm not throwing away my well-earned winnings like that. However, considering how I defeated the people's champion for the $1 million gold, that makes me the new champion of the people. So I'm going to leave it to the fine viewers at home. Listen, creator, I want you to make a poll in the coming days for this situation. Include the original proposition me and Barry agreed to, and Joe's double or nothing idea. And we'll let the people decide if Barack gets another shot at me.
I'm fine with that. I mean, I did already agree to giving Donald 1 of my stars anyway, but yeah, good suggestion, regardless, Joe.
I'm the president for a reason, Barack.
Wonder what that reason
Anyways,
is.
didn't George want to brief us on something?
Oh yeah, he mentioned he wanted to discuss a future premium event he was cooking up for Universe Mode. I completely forgot about that after what The Rock did to us.
Well then, let's get moving, gentlemen. I'm sure George will be waiting patiently for his $1 million champion to make his presence known.